My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I got super distracted. I've been sleepy, as always. Blame Canadians. Oh, I found my phone. Let's go. All right, all right, all right. What's good? What's good? What's good? Sorry, it's been a long time. I don't remember how to do this. Um, so we back to normal days, hopefully. Um, it's been a busy couple weeks, so let me send out the bat signal. Bat signal, bat signal, where are we at? All right, there we go. Where's my whiteboard? I usually have my whiteboard, but we're making on. I'm gonna grab it. Oh. Everything's falling apart. I hate it. Whiteboard. We're making, I can draw the flag. I can draw this flag pretty easily. Boom. Japanese food. Japan. Boom. Okay. What are we gonna make for Japan this time? Since it's been, I made it. Not even that long ago, I think about it. A decent while ago. First thing we make, we need drink. What kind of drink? Highball. My favorite Japanese alcoholic drink. I don't know how to spell. Highball. Okay? Number two is the bento. That's what we're making. Let me draw a nice bento box. So I don't have one of those cute ones, but I do have some like leftover to-go plates. Let me see. An American size to-go plate. I guess I don't have one. I thought I had an extra one. Guess I don't. So what we're gonna use is one of these old Eau Claire cream mini containers, and then we'll throw like dividers in there to make it look a little prettier. That's what we're doing. We're making a bento, okay? We're doing I guess. We're making ginger pork. Oh, my handwriting is disgusting, especially good looking downwards. Ginger pork. That's the first thing. Number two, making beef stew. I know you're usually supposed to have like one main entree and then like a bunch of smaller stuff. Nah. This is an American bento, a Japanese American bento. 3 entrees, 0 sides. You know, like a salad. Who's trying to eat a salad? What else do I have in here? Actually, now think about it. Miso soup. Miso soup. And then we'll do like a slaw. I don't know my Roman numerals. Slaw. Japanese slaw. Bang. That's the menu for today. So we're going to have ginger porky. We're going to put a pig right here. See how my drawing skills are. Fantastic drawing skills. Wait, I need the swirl detail. Piggy. That's going to be this part. And then this part's going to be some stew. Beef stew. I don't know how to draw a cow. Probably looks very similar. bushy tail, big head, big snout, big ears, and then spots. Cow. Done. Then slaw. Big cabbage ball. And then miso soup. All right. Perfecto. Easy clap. Meal. Oops. Let's start with the dashi. That's going to be used for essentially all of them, all right? Actually, no. Number one, drink. Always got to be drink. We got some almost racist whiskey here. It's kind of, it's getting close. It's very close. Not quite, but it's close. Is it this one? It is this one. There we go. Look at that almost racist drink. Okay. It's blended whiskey. It was very expensive, actually. I heard Japanese whiskey is good, but the one that I had, like the basic one, the Toki one, I think it's called, pure blood. So my hopes are not high, especially this one. This straight up says blended in it, so I'm a little skeptical. Get some ice. Boom. A good amount of alcohols. And then we'll keep it classic for now. Then I'll throw in some later, but club soda. Bang. Let me stir it up before all of the alcohol just sits at the bottom. Cheers! Clink, clink, clank. A Japanese whiskey just tastes different than American whiskey. I kind of like this. I like it more than Bullet. It has like a less full flavor, but I think it goes better with like soda water. I'm down for it. Not a complete waste of money. I wouldn't buy it again, but worthwhile to try. Next time, we're gonna try the Yamakaze, the super expensive Japanese drink. I don't got the money for that one, but one day. Let's see. Oh, start some dashi going. Luckily, I have like a small base already. We got some stock, seafood stock, because I made a lobster last week, right? I made lobster last week. And then we also have some shrimp stocks. And then we're going to throw some dried anchovies, if I can find a pot. Boom. We'll throw it on that stove so this is going to be simmering for a smidgen. Stupid freaking dishwasher don't want to close. Stock. More stock. shrimp cells from when I ate some spring rolls. I saw Sleepy post a video of the spring rolls, but I didn't watch it. I keep forgetting to watch it because I love me some spring rolls. I was making some when my mother called the other day, and she laughed at me because she saw me eating spring rolls. Do they put kombu in there? I'm gonna guess they do. Yeah, we'll throw it in there. Oh, let's go. Let's go, bruh. Nice to see you guys. I did miss Zhang a little bit and the young ones. I don't know about you, but definitely missed everybody else. I did become homeless. Bro, look, like my house is falling apart. I thought I had a bit more organization, and then I come home and buy a bunch of stuff and get addicted to cardboard, and then I've lost everything. I had so much organization, and then I leave, come back, you leave, come back, and the week's over. Now it's like, bro, I have to re-clean everything, refix everything. Bro, adulting is hard. Which reminds me, I have to water my plants. Almost forgot to water my plants. My hair and face? What you mean? My hair looks actually better than it usually does. But I can see my mustache. Definitely. I haven't shaven in like 2 weeks. Which is pushing it. It hasn't irritated me yet, so I haven't cut it. Not everybody can have perfectly trimmed mustache, okay? Hold on, let me go water my plants. Almost forgot. No! I'm trying to get my hair back to where it was before. Oh, I water my plants. Never mind. I'm not cutting my hair for a long while now, okay? Look. Maybe I go bald again. I might have to go bald again. I think if I went down for my aunt's funeral, I probably would have had to go bald. But I ended up not being able to make it. So, no bald for me. You're right. It does take a lot of skill to get to look like you. 100%. That's why your wife is always surprised to see you. She's like, dang, how does he do it? Bro, I went to the Pokemon regional that's here in Vegas. It was a cool event. I think it was pretty dope. I didn't really do anything while I was there. Like, if you're not competing, there isn't too much to do outside of watching the games. And then, like, the games themselves are like 5 minutes. And then there's like 1 hour gap in between for the next game starts. So, I think I could have gone for, done some RRL. I don't know if they would have been mad at me if I did. But there's not much to do there. That's the problem. Like, I can go, but then there's like nothing to do if I'm not competing. Competing. I did happen to go there while a bunch of streamers were there, though. Even though they weren't streaming, they were actually competing. There were a couple of people there competing, like Abe and Leslie actually competed. I didn't know that, but they were there, and I caught like a whole group of them. I didn't even know they were gonna be there. So it was cool to see them there, but like, there's nothing else to do unless you're competing there, you know what I'm saying? You can cosplay and take pics. Okay, I can cosplay, go there, but there's like no events or anything like that. There are like the on-demand events that you can join and stuff, but outside of that, like even the venue is all like not even decorated. It's just a big room with a bunch of tables. and then they have like shops on the outside and like one booth for like teaching people how to play Pokemon and whatnot. They make it look way more glamorous, like online. So I don't know if that's for me. If I played Pokemon, I think it'd be way more fun. But I don't play Pokemon cards, so I don't think it's gonna be. Granted, it was really cheap. It was only $20 to go in there. So I can see if you enjoyed watching competitive. I watched a few games before I left, but then like I couldn't sit there for too long because I got a little antsy. But I can see it if you enjoyed like any of the things. Like I saw Pokemon Go, saw TCG, saw VGC, saw all of them. But I do not keep up enough, especially with the Pokemon and the Pokemon Go. I didn't really care too much about Go, but they had that going down. And then Pokemon cards, the TCG. I don't really care for the TCG that much, but the VGC was dope. There was people from all over the place that came. Like I'm thinking about it if Pokemon Champions comes out. When Pokemon Champions come out, I'm 100% down to go compete at these. It looks fun, but I hear they're run like horrible. You can cosplay Brock and cook food IRL there. Yeah, they're gonna let me cook, but they don't even let you bring in bags. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. It's all good. That's great. What? Somebody must have claimed beforehand. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sleepy claimed it 20 minutes ago. So he kind of beat you too. I apologize. Bro. They don't even let you in with like bags. Their security's pretty kind of tight. I get it. There's a lot of people. Surprising, there's actually a decent amount of whammons playing Pokemon. Very surprising to me. Because other TCGs don't really have that many whammons around. But Pokemon, I guess that doesn't include like Pokemon Go, TCG, and the game. So there's more whammons to be around. Plus Pokemon being a giant AP. Sleepy's always cheating. That's why I'm a little weary of playing against him in Riftbound, because I feel like he's going to cheat me. But it's nice to see you guys playing. Are you guys liking it, though? I think the gameplay is very fun compared to, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic the Gathering. I tried playing the One Piece. I bought the cards. I should have watched some videos and seen the way that it plays before spending money on any packs. So now I regret it. So I'm going to try to find a shop to sell those excess cards that I had. Because the game itself is not really that fun to me. Just saying. Tony's Kitchen. Thank you, Sleepy. I appreciate it. You're a jerk, though. You like it, but you need more packs? So, like, some of the staples, you definitely probably need packs to make that, like, reasonable. Reasonable deck. But I have a lot of bulk for, like, staples. Like, common and uncommon staples. So, if you need those, I got you. I have some, like, reasonable cards, too, that aren't that bad. Okay, the Lux deck. You'll never make a Lux deck. Oh, screen's blank. My bad. I'm trying to add the browser source. Browser. Screen capture. Window capture. Oh, I messed up. Okay, let me just add it here. There's too much work. Yeah. And then hold on, hold on. Did that work? No. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, hold on. I'm a pro. I'm sorry I haven't done this in a very long time. It's been a couple weeks. Well, it's been a week. All right. Sleepy wants Tony's Kitchen again. I'm running out of things to make for Tony's Kitchen, my guy. Where are we? You see all my Riftbound tabs? Tony's Kitchen. There we go. Oh, wait, I already have one. Tony's Kitchen. 2, bro. Like, if it lands on Tony's Kitchen again, I'm going to Houston and gonna make food at his kitchen. That's what we're gonna do if it lands on Tony's Kitchen again. You know what? Since you guys all are here right now, anyways, let's go ahead and add one or spin. Sleep, have fun for this. I did. I just added. That's what I'm saying. I added it. Added up. Sleepy's Kitchen. Yeah, we can add Sleepy's. I don't know what he's gonna make there, but we can go with it. You're gonna buy more packs to build another deck. Well, you can't. The thing is with Lux, all of her cards are in the proving grounds. They're not even in the packs, so you're kind of out of luck with that one. You have to buy the proving grounds to get Lux cards, or to even get her legend. So it's a rip on that one. You'll get scalped like crazy to buy her cards. Hey, let's go Mexico. Was that the biggest one? It was. I'll take it. I like me some Mexico. Ketchup sandwich. Well, let's hope it never gets to Sleepy's Kitchen, because ketchup sandwich sounds horrible. Oh, I need some more onions for the pulp as well. Bro, Deluxe deck is okay. I think it's very late game too, like Volibear, because you got to use like giant spells, which cost a lot. But your spells in general, you cannot get it unless you have Proving Grounds, which cost like $200 right now. They tripping. The supply shortage is killing. Alright, if it lands on Sleepy's Kitchen, we're making ketchup sandwiches. We're making ketchup from scratch. I've never made ketchup from scratch. I don't even have ketchup in my fridge right now. I barely have anything in my fridge. Like before yesterday, it was actually close to empty. I'm becoming an adult. These vacuum sealed bags coming in clutch. I know I advertise every week, but if you can afford a vacuum sealer, go ahead and do that. I might even get a Costco membership and then like ride my bike to Costco just to buy one pack of meat. So I've been watching a lot of videos on how to save money on meats from Costco. So I'm gonna take advantage of it. I shall. Homemade sriracha, bro. Homemade sriracha might be good. I don't like since they changed their chilies and whatnot, I'm not a huge fan of it anymore. Well, I never really was. My little sister used to put sriracha on everything and wouldn't eat anything unless it had some sriracha on it. Probably why I got tired of it. But it don't taste like old sriracha. There's like a distinct flavor difference. They did start to get the color right though. They started to get the color right. I don't know if you guys remember the freaking sriracha shortage people were having, and they were like buying sriracha for like $100 a bottle because of the whole chili manufacturing thing, and the color of the chilies was tripping, bro. People create artificial demand. It's ridiculous. You put hot Cheetos in your pho. You should be shot in Minecraft or in the finals. Because who in their right mind eat food like that? What? Hot Cheetos in your fur. That's insane, my dude. Who taught you to eat like that? You're not Hmong. You're not Indian, yet hot Cheetos in fur. That's special. Very special, my friend. It tastes good. Get the hell out of here. Cheers. Like playing Riftbound and stuff, I got to see like other parts of Vegas that I don't really go to. Like I went to the east side of Vegas, saw some Jollibees, didn't realize how close Jollibees actually is from my crib. Other than going all the way across town, it's actually not that far. It's like probably like 20-ish minutes, mostly because I have to cross Las Vegas Boulevard, which is a pain in the butt. Because you can't cross, like, over the street. Well, you can't cross the street normally. You have to take an elevator up, go across a bridge, and then come back down. It's so annoying to go past. But they have a Jollibees and a Seafood City, which is crazy because that Seafood City, they have like raves every other week where a bunch of Filipino people go to the freaking grocery store to listen to some EDM. It's pretty wild. I've seen videos of that exact Seafood City where they have a DJ and the whole place is packed. It's pretty crazy. I must try to catch shit one of these days. Catch me a nice MILF cougar. Not a MILF. Cougar. A cougar. Chilling at Seafood City, bobbing her head, dancing to some cascada at Seafood City. That sounds like a spectacular time. And then eat Jollibees after finishing a rave set would be kind of crazy. I hadn't had Jollibees in a long time either. Considering like I live in a place that has Jollibees. Granted, I don't need a lot of fast food anymore. So I don't really go to those places. But that Jollibees, fire. I miss the taste of mango peach pie. Oh my god. Mango peach pies go crazy. And the chicken joy. Well, I only got the chicken sandwich, spicy chicken sandwich, which is good. But I could have got a chicken joy. Sleepy said y'all have tears with y'all too. Look, if you come to Vegas and Sleepy comes down too, yeah, me and him gonna be fighting. We gonna fight over. I'll fight over the dentures lady with a good IRA plan. You know what I'm saying? I'll put up a good fight. We're gonna be boxing. You never had Jollibees? That's crazy. You live in Texas. They have Jollibees there. I think they have it in Houston. That's not that far. If you travel a whole hour for some perky cups, you better travel a whole hour from Jollibees. Get that out of here, man. You have to. Because Jollibees is worth it, man. It's so worth it. Rags was gonna buy some Jollibees from DoorDash and pay the hour drive fee for some DoorDash for some Jollibees, which I can't knock them. Jollibees goes hard. What am I gonna do with this? Bro, Filipino KFC. Wait, Sleepy, have you had Jollibees? Do they have Jollibees in Canada? I don't know if they have Jollibees in California. Oh, not California. Canada. Another C word. I don't know if they have Jollibees there. But it is good, okay? It's better, it's way better than, it's way better than KFC. If you ever watch like Joshua Weissman, like some of his videos, he does like, once in a while he'll do like, best fried chicken sandwich, best fried chicken in the US, things like that. Jollibees is always very, very close to the top. And he's trying to like franchise one too, which would be crazy. Let me grate this. Find a plate to grate it on. You guys do have Jollibees? Bro, it's so good. You tried that Korean fried chicken place? Is there a Korean fried chicken place in... Is it like a fast food place? Is that what you're talking about? It's not the same. Not the same at all. Jollibees is Filipino fried chicken, first of all. Two, they don't have gravy. Korean fried chicken doesn't use gravy. Okay. And that's what makes the Jollibees fried chicken like 10 times better. You don't have to eat the gravy, but it makes it 10 times better. Okay. And then two, they got palabok. I don't know if you know what palabok is. Somebody gotta put Philippines on the wheel, man. I'm missing Filipino food. It's fire. But there's palabok, which is like noodles. It's Filipino fried noodles. But then they got Filipino freaking spaghetti. I don't know if you know anything about some Filipino fried spaghetti, though. It's good. It's better than regular spaghetti. It's way sweeter, but it's better than regular spaghetti. It depends. If you like Korean fried chicken, I personally like Korean fried chicken better than Filipino fried chicken, I guess, if you want to call it that. I'm just saying, it's a fast food joint. Jollibees is a fast food joint, so you can't really compare it to like actual restaurants and whatnot. It'd be an unfair comparison. But for a fast food restaurant, it has some fire food. They got some fire food. Can never be mad at anything that they serve. Maybe they're like Yum Burgers. The Yum Burgers doesn't use real meat. It doesn't taste like they use real meat. So I'd stay away from that. But everything else, fire. Sleepy kitchen, so he eats anything Asian. Bro, We'll find something to make for Sleepy's Kitchen. We'll call it like Susan's Delight or something. And I'll make sushi. And that'll show Sleepy. Or you can ask Susan and then we make Susan's favorite dish. That way it symbolizes Sleepy. That's a fantastic idea. I like that. Because Sleepy's gonna make anything that Susan asks for. So it's perfect. Susan is Sleepy's dream girl. He wants Susan, which is in reality just Tony in a wig. But he doesn't know that yet. He thinks it's his sister. But in reality, it's just Tony in a wig. Especially to me, at least. I can't unsee it. Wait, isn't there an emote? Hey, what's the emote? Shoot, I don't know what the emote is. I'm telling you, it looks just like, Tony. There it is. You can't tell me that's not Tony. It's even called Sleepy's Dream or something like that. That's who season is. So if somebody puts Sleepy's kitchen on there, we're gonna have to take a poll, see what's her favorite food, and we make it. I remember like that one stream that Tony did with his family and she was there and whatnot. Sleepy was kind of dropping some big butts when she was around. So like, you know, gotta make sure that she stays happy for Sleepy. Make her favorite dish. Some of these carrots gonna go in the stew. Some of them go in the salad. I want to buy one of them giant, like, prime rib roasts from Costco and then, like, cut it up and have it last for a super long time. Like, that's super satisfying, you know what I mean? Buying a prime roast and you get, like, a crazy amount of prime ribs plus the other cuts of the beef for, like, the price of a small piece of meat that you can get from the stove. I really want to do that. But I need a Costco membership. Can one of y'all add me as a member if you have Costco? Or as a authorized user so that I can get some good meats. No Diddy. What do I want to do? Probably the stew. All right, let's make some stew. Oh, I should roast some rice. I'm freaking stupid. So when I moved the cap on my rice, oh no, I didn't. I thought it said jasmine rice on it. It's the second time I've done this. I thought this said jasmine rice on it, but it says sweet rice. So I've done this twice now, where I put that in the rice cooker and it makes sticky rice. And I'm super disappointed in it because I still ate it, but like, it doesn't make good sticky rice. It's too sticky. But I keep forgetting to refill my rice. I guess I can do that now before I forget and end up making freaking sticky rice in a rice cooker again. Because who the heck does that? I need to go buy some more sticky rice. Anything. I need to buy more rice in general. I'm running low. As a single man, I feel like I don't eat that much rice, but I still run through a decent amount. I guess I eat mostly noodles. But, let's see, alright. Now I will not forget, jasmine rice. Actually labeled. Oh, I forgot to actually get the rice to the mix-up. Alright. I made a mess. There's rice everywhere. I'll clean it up later. I did not get Japanese rice, but you know what? I honestly prefer jasmine rice over like the short grain, sticky-ish, regular rice that Japanese and Korean people use. Even though it's not bad. And it's good for like a change of pace. But in the end of the day, nothing really beats like good jasmine rice, in my opinion. Like even the on the bags, they tell you that it smells good. The scent of jasmine rice cooking is kind of undefeated. You don't get the same kind of like hom malai, which means like smells very good in Thai. I guess it kind of does in Laos, I guess. Laos and Thai are just too similar. Too similar. Who's Jasmine? How rich is that she has her own rice? Bro, have you seen Aladdin? You might be too young for some Aladdin, but it's a classic. You need to see Aladdin, buddy. Okay? Also, Jasmine probably the coldest Disney princess out of all of them. Wait, how old is Jasmine? She might be underage. She pretty. Jasmine probably the prettiest Disney princess out of all of them. Over Cinderella, over Belle, over Moana, over Elsa, over them. Just saying. It's a little... Everybody got their own opinions, but in my opinion, she the coldest. Who hasn't seen Aladdin? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know exactly. Do people still show like classic Disney movies to people? Because, I mean, I know it's available everywhere, but I don't know if people actually like watch it. That's why I had to ask. I don't know if they do or not. I should wear my apron because it's water just splashed all over my shirt and I can feel it. You see they tripping with like Disney Plus and YouTube? You see that they beefing? Good thing I sailed the high seas. Because I'm not trying to, like, bro, it's basically gotten back to the cable days where people like have a certain amount of channels displayed for that service. So like satellite versus cable, you only have a certain amount of channels, or like if you want to watch something specific, you have to have cable or satellite and whatnot. It's basically gone back to that because the prices themselves are basically that too, which is insane. It's like $80 for YouTube TV or something like that. It's wild. And like last Monday or the Monday before that, I don't remember exactly. But Disney was like, nah. Since they own ESPN and one of the football games was on ESPN, they're like, nah. Y'all can't have that anymore. So they took away the ESPN rights to watch like a Monday night football game, and it made a huge hoot and holler to people. People was so mad about it because they had YouTube TV and they usually able to watch the football game, but they couldn't. That was insane. Do your decompressing. Me, mama, and brain right before you start eating, bro. Look, you need to make yourself some real food. When you said that you left, I thought that you meant like the baby popping, because it's getting close. It's getting close. Yeah, but YouTube TV and Disney Plus or whatnot, they beefing. Look, you never know. Things could happen. Not wishing to put on you, but I'm just saying, things can happen. Might be overly eager. Breath of the Wild? Hey, I have not played Breath of the Wild yet. So, when I lived in Wisconsin, I won like some kind of thing at work for like the first year I was working there. They gave me like Overachiever Award or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I won something and they gave me like $300. And at the time, you can tell how old I am. I'm pretty freaking old. But at the time, the Switch just came out. Actually, no. It was probably like a couple years after the Switch came out. But I'd never owned the Switch yet. So I straight up used that $300. It was like credits or something like that. It wasn't actually true like cash. But it was like credits. And one of the things I could use it for was a Switch. So I bought a Switch. And I bought like 6 games with it. Like I bought the whole shebang. I bought Breath of the Wild. I bought like Dragon Quest Dozens. I bought like a whole bunch of games. I think I bought like Pokemon too. I don't remember what I bought. Actually, no, because Pokemon Scarlet hadn't come out yet. But I bought a bunch of those Breath of the Wild, things like that. And I didn't get to play one of them. I bought that Switch. It sat in my room for a little bit. And then my brother was like, yo, you got a Switch? Can I borrow it? And I let him borrow it, and he never gave it back. So I had to buy like a Switch again. And then I bought a controller for it just now. But, bruh, I had all the games too, and he lost it all apparently. When I went back and tried to ask him for it, he was gone. I heard Breath of the Wild is really, really good though. My mic is gone. There we go. Wait. Where's the magnet? This is why I use the clip. Gosh darn it. This works. There we go. So they usually put ginger pork on top of cabbage. So I'm going to do that. Now when you 100% it. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I never got to actually play the game. And I hear it is one of the greatest games of all time. So I feel really bad because I'm not going to go and buy it over. Like, and pay the Nintendo tax? Bro, that game is how many years old now? Probably close to 10 years old, right? If I go to GameStop or any, like, game store, anything like that, I can guarantee you it's probably still $60. Like, that Nintendo tax is unreal. Especially when I owned it. It came out on the Switch in 2016. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not paying another $60 for Breath of the Wild. I just refuse. I'm sorry. The Nintendo tax is real. They opened up a retro GameStop by me, and I went past the other day. You know how much a freaking Super Nintendo costs? I'm talking from the 90s. That thing cost $120. I'm not doing this. Yeah, $60? That's what I'm saying. It's a 10-year-old game. Why would I spend like $60 on it? Nintendo tax is real. You see them come out with their new game, I'm not buying it. Trust me, I'm not buying it. I already regret buying Legend ZA. Like I like Legend ZA for what it is. Like I'm not a full-on hater. I don't like say like, oh my god, it's the worst thing in the world or anything like that. But I still feel they had way more potential to do way more things. It's an enjoyable game. Is it a full $70 game worth? No, not at all. But it still like scratches that itch of a different game, especially with the IP. But no, that game should not be $60. Like for $30, I would have been like, oh my god, it's an amazing deal for $30. So like maybe like $40. I wouldn't have been mad, but man. ZA is getting with AAA facade. Exactly, dude. That's a good way to put it. It uses, they experimented a lot. But like in terms of like the price point, it's not worth the full $70. Plus, if you're trying to buy the DLC, bro, come on now. The story was really bad too. I don't know. I'm gonna play Champions, and that's it. No more mainline Pokemon game for me, unless like I have to. Even though ZA technically is not a mainline game, but it does explore the lore a little bit. But man, it was super huge deployment playing it. You enjoying Breath of the Wild stuff? Oh, that's where it was. I never really got to play it. I love the Zelda games as a kid because I love puzzles. Super love puzzles. I'm kind of upset that I don't really like play games with more puzzle solving. Like when I got introduced to games for the first time, it was like Soul Reaver, which surprisingly has a decent amount of puzzles in it. Legacy of Kain, I mean, not Soul Reaver. Soul Reaver's the fighting game. Legacy of Kain, because at the time, the first time like I got introduced to like PS2 games was my uncle, who barely spoke much English, trying to like solve these puzzles. Obviously, he wouldn't be able to solve them puzzles because he barely spoke English, but he liked playing them games. So I always had to help him through it. It was a lot of fun though. Don't get me wrong. I learned a lot, and that's kind of where my skill set came from. Just like playing those kind of puzzle games and like translating it to my uncle and stuff, and it was a blast. So those are like the nostalgic days of why I like those kind of games. It's pretty dope. You're still dying because you got to get. Ooh, wait. So you're done with the game. You're just trying to 100% it. You're like sleeping it. Sleepy like be trying to 100% games all the time. You did say that. I didn't know that you meant you were done with the game. You said you were playing the game. I saw that you were trying to 100%, but I didn't know you were done with the whole of it. You could be trying to 100% a game, and you've only finished 10% of the game, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I was with ZA. I almost 100%. I completed all the side missions. So, you know, that's enough, right? That's 100%. 100% of the side missions. Oh, that liqueur is strong. Okay, what should I make first? I can put these... Actually, let's make the stew, because that's easy. We'll sear the meats here. Oh, I didn't cube it. I cut it as if I was gonna make stir fry. Right. Like, I'm just saying, you could have said that you were trying to 100% and you were still at like 10% of the game. That's kind of what I assumed. My fault. That was my fault. I assume. Because that's how I do it. Sometimes I go into a game thinking I'm 100% it, but I'm still barely at 10% of the game. All right, let's saute. There we go. Throw that over there. Throw a stick of butter over there. Oh, let me close that. I almost forget to close it. 700 coros deep. 700 is a lot. That's a lot of dedication. Like, sometimes I do, like, want to contemplate the idea of 100%ing games, but at the end of the day, it's like, do I really want to? Especially when they have like one or two achievements where only like 1% of the people of the world who has played the game has achieved. That's when I like second guess myself. It has to be like achievable from basically playing through your original playthrough in order for me to think about like 100%ing a game. Or I just enjoy the game in general. The guy only is 9 hours, doesn't show how to get them. I mean, I'm sure you can find videos to get the individual ones. But that makes sense, man. It's not supposed to be easy. You set yourself up. How many hours you got into that game so far? I'm sure it's pretty absurd. And you still are at 200 more to go. Bang. I love this vacuum sealer. It's so fantastic. $300. My dude, you're dedicated. Very dedicated. Holy. I mean, that's not that bad. 300 hours isn't that bad. You can do that. 300 divided by 24. 150. That's like barely over a third of a year. Yeah. That's like about a third of a year. That's not that bad. Don't worry about it. You're good. Okay, that's not that bad. Oh, it didn't start. Oh my gosh. 15 hours of finance to Look, if I were to ever go back to my Xbox and look at how many hours I spent played like Fortnite, I probably play more Smite than I did Fortnite, I would say. I would have a decent amount for sure. Good thing I don't have access to my Xbox account no more. If you guys have seen, Xbox is kind of falling the face of the earth. So the records don't count. Since I'm like fairly recent in like Steam and PC games and stuff like that, my degeneracy isn't well accounted for. All right, what's going on, B? What is good with you? How is the goings? How's the snow out there? Oh my gosh. I saw that it snowed in like, I think it was some parts of Milwaukee. I don't remember. But I saw that. And then it was raining like crazy over here yesterday. That's why I got my backpack hanging here, because I just was straight up wet. It snowed somewhere in Milwaukee. It definitely, well, not Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I saw videos of it being like at least 6 inches, which is crazy in November. Is it November? Kenosha. That's close enough to Milwaukee. That's crazy that it was like snowing like that already in November. I remember last year you guys didn't even have snow at all. All the way till like at least January. I'm not liking the rain, because I had like a tournament to go to yesterday. Was it yesterday? Friday. No, it was on Saturday. It was on Saturday. I was gonna ride my bike there, but I ended up taking a bus instead because I wasn't gonna ride my bike in the rain. It was raining hard too. I came back home like a wet dog. It usually don't rain out here. I guess it does in the wintertime. Is it technically winter yet? Doesn't it become technically winter, like, at least on the 22nd? Because January, no, like, the 22nd of December at that, right? Supposedly, at least. Dirty wet doll. Bro, I was sitting out in the rain at a bus stop for at least 30 minutes for the bus to come and get me. This is where sometimes I kind of want a car. I'm thinking about buying a car, okay? I'm thinking about it. I want to buy a 3000 GT, which is my dream car. I've always wanted that car since I was a kid. That or a CRX. Annals on ad. Oof. Yeah, I think December 22nd is when supposedly 21st or 22nd is the beginning of winter. I think. I'm not an expert about date and time, so that is my assumption. No. Baller my butt, bro. Baller my butt. Stop. I've been thinking about maybe getting a car now, like to be able to get like collectible cars at least. But there's two cars that I'm like, I really want those cars. As a kid, I've always wanted either a 3000 GT, right, or a CRX. I've seen too many very, very lewd and horrible looking decals on people's cars. I'm not gonna be one of those people, okay? I won't. I refuse. Refuse. No, but I haven't owned a car in over 6 years now, I think. Technically, okay, maybe I technically owned a car, but I didn't drive it. Because, like, pre-COVID, I didn't drive for the whole year of COVID. When was COVID? 2019, right? So, yeah, it's been 6 years since I guess I owned the car for the whole year, but I didn't drive it. The end of 2019 into 2020 was when COVID happened, in my opinion. Just saying. Just put the safe word. No. No. We're good. We're not putting no stickers on my car. Okay? My car is going to have no stickers on it. It's going to be pure JDM. But I want to get a 3000 GT VR4 or a CRX SI if I can. I'll take an HF. I'll even take an HR actually, or a DX, but I have to think about that one. I'm just saying I want a car for the year that I was born. So like 91 3000 GT VR4 or a 91 CRX SI. I'd prefer those two. But then I looked at the prices for these ones. If you can even find it in the first place, you know how much these things cost for a car that was produced in 1991? It is $10K at the least. If you find like a clean 3000 GT, and that's not even the VR4 version, which is the one I want. The VR4 version is at least $20K, which is insane. I should have bought one back in the day. I really should have bought one back in the day. I hate that I didn't. You know what your name your car when you get it? What is that? What is that? Is it gonna be an old granny name like what would be an old lady? Like a Helen? Or what's another old lady? Gretchen? A Helen or a Gretchen because it's a little bit older. Those are Alpha Kenny Juan. Alpha Quinn. Oh my gosh, this guy. I see you. I am not that oblivious. Reading is hard, but that was a good one. That was a good one. Margaret's a pretty old person name. You almost got me, but I pronounce Juan as Juan, okay? You gotta understand, my Spanish accent, best Spanish accent of all time. Shebediah. No, Margaret's an old lady name. That was the first thing that came to mind, but then I didn't want to say that because, you know, Mick always says that. But that is a true old person name. Rapshilla? What is a Rapshilla? Rap Pusher? What is a Rap Pusher? Whose name is Rap Pusher? Gertrude? Gertrude, definitely a good one. Because, like, those are old people's names. That I can see. I can get down with those ones. Martha. Norbit? The girl off of Norbit? Isn't Norbit like the is that Eddie Murphy? I don't remember. I haven't seen Norbit in a very long time. Martha? Is Martha? Yeah. You're right. I've been watching a lot of Smallville lately, so I can get down with that one because Martha is Clark Kent's mom's name. Martha Kent. Martha Kent. Martha Stewart is also a very old woman. I mean, my last car name, well, not my last one, the one before that. I don't remember if I named my Acura. I don't think I named my Acura. But I definitely named my Accord. My Accord's name was Big Bertha because I was coming from my Integra, and it was like much bigger than my young Acura. Where's the button for this? Here we go. That one cooks. Big Bertha was the name of my Accord, and from there I had some other names. I don't remember what I named my Acura though, but I do remember Big Bertha. But I haven't driven in a long time, so I haven't thought about it. But I have been thinking about buying a new car. Not entirely sure if I'm actually going to, but I've been thinking about it. You know, the thoughts are, oh, whoops, let me put the onions back in. I forgot to put the onions in before it sucks all of the pressure out of there. You should get a Yugo? Okay, brother. We are from America. What the heck is a Yugo? Like a Yu-Gi-Oh? What you talking about? Let me start this up. What's a Yugo? What's Amigo? But no, if I'm gonna buy a car, the big reason why I would ever buy a car is for the collectible value and the nostalgias. I'm not buying it otherwise. Like, there's no reason for me to buy a car because everywhere I need to go, it's not that far. Not that far. I would say. Not that far. Yeah. It'd definitely be more convenient, don't get me wrong, to have a car, but insurance in Vegas is crazy. It's like the 5th highest insurance you'd have to pay in America. It's the only car that came from Yugoslavia. Look. Mozzarella was getting at me for my European knowledge, okay? And I was like, Yugoslavia was a country in Europe at one time, and it technically was. But Yugoslavia apparently doesn't exist anymore. I didn't know that. I had no idea that Yugoslavia does not exist anymore. But I could definitely buy a car from Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia is probably my favorito, I guess, like country, old country. Because my favorite NBA player of all time, Peja Stojakovic. And guess where he's from? Yugoslavia. Alright, I didn't buy any tofu. And seaweed. I knew I was missing something. So this is gonna be our miso soup. Fish. That's just dashi. Maybe I can cut the seaweed up, throw it in there, add a little zhuzhin, just zhuzhin a little bit, you know. Need some miso in that though. Ouch. And then, what do I got? Miso, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, but those 3000 GTs, 3000 GT is probably like the car that I would actually spend a crazy amount of money for. Because for the era that it came out is way, way beyond any other car during that time. It had a lot of like very future proof, like, what do you call them? Amenities, perks, compared to a lot of other cars, especially during its time. Ooh, what am I watching? What am I watching? I can't even. Oh, I broke it. I broke it. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Crap. I broke chat. Rip. Okay. We'll play it though. I can still copy that one. Hey. Oh, I've seen these four. I've definitely seen these four. I don't mind those. Those are kind of sick. It reminds me of like American old school kind of, what do you call them? What are they called? Station wagons. It reminds me of a station wagon. I'd be down to rock one of those. Oh wait, you guys can't see that, can you? Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. That is not the one. That is also not the one. Where do I have that one playing? Oh, Edge. There we go. Like I totally rock one of these. It reminds me of a station wagon though. We used to make fun of station wagons all the time growing up, but I feel like they're like pretty practical. You roll around in a station wagon, be able to like haul a whole family of like 20. Granted, I ain't never gonna have a family of 20, but you can fit a lot of stuff in there, plus wood. You know, no diddy. You can fit all like lumber and all that stuff in the back. It's totally possible. Granted, it's a little bit smaller than a actual one though, like a station wagon. Much smaller than a station wagon. You should look at Jamski's videos. I don't know who that is. Okay. Is this for you? Is this your like dream car? What does it say? I bought the worst. You want me to buy the worst car ever? Is that what it is? I thought like Yugoslavia would have some decently made cars, and this guy sends me videos about some dude talking about it being the worst car ever. That's kind of mean. I feel like it's a good car. How am I gonna steam these vegetables? I can kind of like boil it, I guess. We're gonna boil these vegetables. Like the inside looks like extremely like if you can 3D print a car, it looks like you can 3D print that car. That's what it definitely looks like. I've definitely rocked that car though. That car don't look that bad. I do need a new car, possibly. I don't want to like spend money on the car though, because it's not just buying the car. It's on top of it. It's like the yearly maintenance in terms of registration, insurance. Bro, it's a lot. And then it's like general maintenance of it, like breaking down and stuff. I haven't had to worry about that in a super long time. But if it's for my 3000 GT, I'm 100% down. It's just finding a decent one for a decent price. I don't think it's happening. I understand it's a classic car now, but I didn't realize that people had the same tastes as me in terms of getting like a classic car like that. Ooh, almost put it in the wrong pot. Miso without any tofu. Anything really. We got some seaweed in there, but that's it. I think it's good enough. The miso doesn't really need too much in it. Let me see what it tastes like. No. Oh, that's some strong miso. It probably can use like a dash of water, like a dash. But it tastes very good, actually. Bro, I miss the days of like buying, well, Craigslist, where you would go and meet up with total strangers, like completely total strangers. And drive like 3 hours just to test out a car. I don't miss those actually. I lied. I don't. I like the fact the internet has evolved and you don't have to talk to anybody. Because holy moly, especially back in the day, my social anxiety was ridiculous. Money hurt. Money hurt. Yeah, these accents that these guys have is kind of crazy. But like back in the day, I hated having to like set up an appointment to meet with like the Craigslist people I'm trying to buy from, or even talking to them because it hurt my soul to do that stuff. You fell and tucked your knee, bro. Your knee is screwed. Don't mess with your knee before you get old, bro. Highly not recommended. Your knees are very important. And when I say very important, I mean extremely important. They hold up your whole body, my guy. Don't get old too fast. Japanese slaw recipe. Light, tangy, savory mixture of rice wine vinegar, sesame oil, soy sauce, and sugar. With ginger. Easy clap. Okay. How do you unfall? Easy. You ever seen like breakdancers do that one move where they like get up on their knees and like they come up backwards? Easy, bro. You just gotta learn how to break dance. Rice wine vinegar. Let's throw some rice wine vinegar. I have a smidgen left. How are these ads going so much? Okay, rice wine vinegar, sesame oil. Way back here. I was thinking about buying a stool, but I didn't. But right now it's very tempting. I may want to buy a stool just so I can reach the back of my cabinet. I don't even use like 20%, well, 33% of my cabinets because I can't reach the top. And realistically, like, how many people can actually reach the top of that? Just saying. I'm definitely not one of them. But I was thinking about getting a stool, like getting one that Zhang has, just chilling there. Soy sauce. I do have some soy sauce somewhere. Do I? I got to, right? 1, 2. I'm holding it in my hand. I'm stupid. Soy sauce. Sugar. Smidgen of honey. I have this fancy honey. My sister sent me many years ago. Probably it's been like 2 years since then. But, you know, I haven't been using it, but it's almost done. I use it for like tea mostly, but a lot of times I don't really need to sweeten my tea, so I don't. But, you know, we're making some Japanese dressing, so worth using, worth. All right, ginger, which I just grated some here. Bang. Then garlic. I don't have lime. They're gonna be all right with that. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. It already has vinegar in it. Like, why do you need any more sour or acidity? Not necessary. Not necessary. That's not bad. As a slaw, I'm down for it. Let me throw some sesame seeds in it too. That's a lot of sesame seeds though. Whoops. If anything, that's cheers. Oh, the fat glob of honey has not dissolved. It's still pretty decent though. Bro, there's the regionals down in Houston. I thought it was over with, but apparently it's not. So I might go down there to Houston to visit if it's not too bad. So there is a con here in Vegas next week. Yeah, next week. No, it's this week actually. That they're doing like tournaments and stuff. And if it's like the Houston Regional, when is the Houston Regional? Let me Google Rift Bound Houston Regional. December 5th. Ooh, December 5th. I feel like I have something I need to do the week of December 14th. I know my sister's birthday on December 14th. But something else is on December 14th that I feel like I need to do. I know. It's like a qualifier for a Rift Bomb where you get a buy if you win it. So if I'm going to go to the regionals anyways, let me look it up. The shutdown's over, right? There's no more government shutdown or whatnot, right? Because I don't remember if there is or not. But if I can not have to worry about all of that stuff again, I'm down for it. Because I saw videos of Las Vegas airport just, oh my gosh, the whole place being packed. And your boy is not dealing with that, plus buying tickets just to have it be canceled. I don't know. I'm down to go to Houston for a couple of days to whoop on some nerds not gonna lie, I'm bad at the game, and these nerds are much, much better than I. But I don't mind trying. Like you saw when we were playing together, that was my deck, and you guys did pretty well against it, even against, someone like me who's been playing for 2 weeks. But I'm an expert, 2-week expert.
Where is my stainless steel?
I can only use stainless steel from now on. Stainless steel is clutch. You can be my cameraman. That'd be dope to have a camera. It'd be, my social anxiety would be going through the roof though. Like, legitly, I don't know. That's a big reason why I'm not like streaming going to the regionals of Pokemon 2. One, I'm not sure if it's possible. Two, bro, just having somebody with a camera on me the whole time, like I'm somebody famous, is insane. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. That'll hurt my soul. That'll hurt my soul. Let's see what she says. Gather all the ingredients. Combine soy sauce, mirin, sake, sugar. Soy sauce, mirin. Sleepy, give me the mic. I'm the one that was like running around like this the whole time. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Sleepy, you gotta come down to Riftbound Nationals or Regionals. I'm gonna try to come to these events more often. I think it's crap. I think it's really cool. Like, if I can get into like Pokemon VGC, maybe. I don't know if I want to get into Pokemon, but Riftbound, I'm down for it. If I want to be competitive, I don't know. I think I just want to be like Mimi, competitive, somewhat. Like play like a off-meta deck more than anything, and be good at it, and maybe get to like second day or something. I guess it wouldn't be a horrible deal. That way, it kind of fulfills the thing where I said, like, one of the reasons why I moved to Vegas is to, like, travel. Riftbound would give me an excuse to, like, travel a little bit, depending on how good I get. But, I don't know. I'm also a person who's, like, I don't care if I win or lose. Because it really shouldn't be a big deal. Casually losing, casually winning. Not everybody can be like Sleepy and hack the system and cheat and then win. Sure. I'm just eyeballing most of this, so I'm hoping it'll be good. Sugar. But I do want to go to, like, all over the place. What did I say I was going to go to Texas for? Oh, Worlds. Worlds, definitely. Next year, 100%, I'm going to Worlds. I want to see Faker. At least for the one time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, Worlds in Allen, Texas, I actually hope he makes it to Worlds. They lost Gumayushi, which kind of sucks. But they're still kind of solid. I have to grate an onion, too. What the heck? Yeah, Allen, Texas. Allen, Texas is not far, bro. So that's like gonna be my world tour, like literally world tour of. I'm gonna go and stop in Dallas to, well, maybe I go up, right? Go visit you guys with all dressed up as Faker. All of us gonna wear T1 jerseys or something. I don't know how you dress up as Faker. But now that I'm thinking about it, like maybe I just like start in Houston or start in Austin and work my way up. Especially if you guys are gonna be in Austin, not Austin. You guys are gonna be in Dallas anyways. Maybe I don't need to go to Houston first, and then like, cause I'm gonna visit my cousin in Austin, and then go up to Dallas to visit more friends there. That's not a horrible idea. Because I haven't seen them in a while. It's been a long time. And I get to travel. I don't know if everyone else wants to come down for Worlds. I feel like Worlds is like a real event compared to like cons. Cons are cool. Don't get me wrong. Cons are cool. I'll visit some cons. I was supposed to look up what the heck you guys are planning to come down here for in March. Because, you know, I'm old. My bones are quite weak. I don't know if I can get down popping mollies for EDM. EDM. EDF, EDC, EDRs, bro. I don't know if I have that kind of abilities to do all of that. You know what I mean? I'll meet you guys to eat some pho or something for the next day. Yeah, I'd be able to do that. But everything else in between, I don't know about that. Bro, that tea at Perky, you need to stop bringing traumatization out here, okay? I'm traumatized the fact that I had to pay $12 from friggin' tea, okay? I hate myself for it. It's just, I don't know if they was gonna let me sit in that coffee shop if I didn't buy $14 tea, okay? I hate you for that. You forced my hand. You forced my hand. They weren't even that cute. Okay? The chicks at Twin Peaks, at least they were cute. Plus, I love me buffalo wings. Buffalo wings gotta be up there with some of the best. One of my favorite foods. Buffalo wings go hard. Maybe because the Aldi's Kirkland buffalo wings was so good. Possibly. Just saying. Got 200 pesos. How you get 200 pesos? Granted, that's like 5 cents. Is that not in American monies? In freedom monies, that's like 5 cents, right? I don't know. But you right. Money's monies! Hopefully you're not gambling. Okay, don't gamble. Gamble's bad. Okay. What I gotta do? When you're ready to cook, sprinkle flour. I need flour on these pork slices. To cook the pork, preheat large pan, neutral oil. Okay. Alright, I got it. I gotta put some flour on these ones. You can get, what? So a whole liter of ice cream is 400 pesos? Bro. Even in this economy, that's crazy. I can't even get. I bought some tacos at one of the, I guess, taco trucks by me, which is apparently actually a well-known taco truck. I didn't realize it was like a real well-known taco truck or anything like that. But it was $4.25 for one taco, bro. $4.25. I actually went to one of the more like popular chains that they have around here, and like everyone kind of like raves about them on Reddit and whatnot. And besides, what do you call it? There's one on the strip. For some reason, I can't think of the name of it. I'm sorry. I'm blanking. Not tacos, El Pastor. I'm stupid. Tacos El Gordo. That's the word. Tacos El Gordo. That's like the most famous taco spot in Vegas. And don't get me wrong, it's good. It's not anything like super spectacular or anything, but I wouldn't like put it up there. I like taco trucks. Local taco trucks are much better. But theirs is like $5 a taco as well. But then yes, well, I'd say Saturday. Saturday I went down and found, like, I just happened to be in the area of a pretty well-known taco spot called Taco El Sabor. I think that's the word. Taco de Sabor. Not El Sabor. De Sabor. I just happened to be in the area for that one. And I was like, you know what? If the tacos are reasonably priced, I'll go there. I'll try the tacos out. It was $4.75 for a lengua taco. I had to second think about that. $4.75 for one taco? One. I don't know about that, man. I'm definitely not spending freaking $5 on a taco, bro. $4.25 maybe, but $4.75 for one taco? You can miss me with that. You can definitely miss me with that. I said nah. I came down here and $4.25. I did spend $4.25 on some lengua tacos at a food truck. And honestly, it was worth it. I wouldn't say worth it because I hate having to spend over $3 for one tiny taco, because these tacos will like legit last you one or two bites at most. I'd rather go to places like in Milwaukee. We have Jalisco's. I'm not gonna lie, Milwaukee probably got better Mexican food than Texas and Las Vegas. That's crazy saying that, but from what I have learned, that is very, very true. I've been trying to find good Mexican food. It's been hard. It's been really hard. I need some tongs. I think I just ripped a hole in my sock, and I'm not trying to change it right now. I need more flour. no. I didn't realize Milwaukee has a pretty good freaking like Mexican scene. I thought like because some places are like right next to freaking border, it would be more reasonable and they would have like a really good Mexican food scene. But yo, people just don't be adopting people's food even though you stay this close. At least in Milwaukee, you're like, dang. Southside definitely got good Mexican food. Lots of Mexican people. And like some places, maybe in like LA or something, can always be like, yo, this part of town, straight up Mexicans, and they have good food there. For some reason over here, it's like, bro, you really messed up your knee. They are this close, and there's like a pretty big community of like Mexicans and whatnot, but they don't really open up good taco joints or just like Mexican food in general. It's kind of sad actually. They have them, but a lot of them are very lackluster. Maybe I'm just finding the wrong spots. I know that there's a few places that have like legitimately they open up a shop at their house and then like people go and they line up to like Facebook food marketplace and stuff. I hear it's pretty solid. Ooh, bro, how did you? You could not have messed up yourself that bad playing on the Switch, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, this is some expensive porkies. This pork is Berkshire pork. Quite expensive. I was thinking about buying like A5 Wagyu to try at home and whatnot. But I changed my mind, you know, maybe for like a special occasion. Special occasion, I will make some A5 Wagyu. Raw lackey ham. What is a lackey ham? This is Berkshire. I know they have some pretty expensive hams at like Costco and stuff, which, you know, if I decided to get myself a nice Costco membership, I might be able to get some good meats. I'm very keen to the idea of getting a Costco membership. I might have to, just because of perks of it, to get meat. Because I thought it was way more expensive. For some reason, I thought it was like $150 for a Costco membership, but it's only $60, which is kind of pricey still. But I can buy one giant piece of beef, and it's still worth it, just to have the membership. Sizzle, 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 sizzle. A5 Wagyu filet mignon. No. The whole, I guess, actually, that might be not a horrible idea, because the filet, I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, okay? The filet is the most tender, for sure. The big thing that it is, like the problem with the filet is the fact that there's no fat in it. So yes, it's the most tender, but it doesn't have much flavor because there's no fat in it. So I guess like if you were to have like an A5 Wagyu, filet mignon, it would have the fat in it to make it like, oh my gosh, fantastic. You saw the Google video on it? Like, there are, like, I can see that, like, the filet mignon. Filet mignon is good. Don't get me wrong. If you were to go to, like, a steakhouse and you decided you want a filet mignon, sure. Filet mignon tastes good because it is very, very tender, but it doesn't have, like, a crazy amount of flavor compared to some of the other cuts. I wouldn't knock you for ordering it, but you ordered it, but it has crazy tender. You're right. A lot of tender. But the reason why things like the porterhouse or like a New York strip or like a T-bone steak or things of that nature, those are ones that people typically order, or prime rib. People order those because the marbling on that, marbling aka flavor, fat is very flavor, is much better. But like for A5 Wagyu, in my opinion, a lot of people don't, you can't eat too much fat, right? The fat's good, it adds flavor, but when you have too much, it's ridiculous. And you'll eat like 1 or 2 bites, yes, it'd be very good, but then you're like, bro, I'm done with this. I can't eat no more. Personally, at least. Like the other day, I went to a sushi spot because I was really hungry, and I just happened to stop by the sushi joint. But they had fatty tuna, and like the fatty tuna was good. Don't get me wrong, it was pretty good. But I can only eat 1 or 2 slices before I'm like, I need to eat something else, you know? And I feel like that's just kind of the way with steak, is the same way. Fridge is closed. My bad. I didn't close it fast enough. I apologize. I closed it. I just needed to make me another drink. This whiskey is starting to hit. Just a smidge. Not a ton, just a smidge. Is my rice done? The rice is done. I ain't fluffed the rice. I need to fluff it. Fluffizzle. Oh, perfectly cooked rice. Not for Japanese or Korean rice though. Like usually the rice for Japanese and Korean people, they like it like sticky and like the grains stuck together, but it smells fabulous. You're gonna make some itty bitties in the microwave. Instant noodles. Oh, hey, look. When I'm not cooking on Mondays, granted, I'm not cooking it in the microwave. Whenever I make my noodles, it's always gonna be either with a kettle or in a pot. But I can show you what noodles I cook when I'm not cooking on Munchies Mondays. I got me some mi mama. Hold on, I think I have a button for this. I have mi mama. Oh, slip that out. Mi mama, which is $15 for like a 20 pack or something like that. So this is duck flavor. My mama got me hooked on this. Pork is the most well known, but that's what I go with. Or I got some Indomie, which some lady at the H Mart gave me a free sample of. I was like, I never tried this before. Let me give it a try. And this is like barbecue chicken flavor. It's trash though, just trash. Then we got the Shin Ramyun. It was on sale, so I bought it. It was like $3.50 for a 4-pack, so less than $1 a pack. That's what I eat when it's not Monday, or I haven't run out of things on Monday yet. I want to try dry aging stuff, especially with the fact that I have like a vacuum sealer thingy majiggy, but you need like a cool, I want to say like 40 degrees American to dry age stuff. I would like to. I don't think dry aged steaks they don't make that much of a difference. When I was in Milwaukee like a couple years ago for my birthday, we went to a steakhouse that they had dry aged steaks, and it was like $100 for a steak. It was kind of expensive. It was really expensive, but I didn't care because I hadn't seen my homies for a while, and it was my birthday. I'm a splurge or whatnot, and we bought those steaks. Dry aged steaks ain't all that, bro. Like it's a little bit more beefy and whatnot, but bro, it's not worth it. I think it was like $100 a steak, if not more. And yeah, I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't do it again. Nah. I prefer my cheap little like $5 steak sometimes. Because it was like one of the more expensive steakhouses in Milwaukee. Maybe Milwaukee steakhouses just be bad, but that one was certainly not worth it, I will tell ya. I like steak, but spending $100+ on some steak, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. 9 months is a long time though. That's like a baby. This man wants to dry age a steak for the lifespan of a baby, embryo. That smells crazy. That ginger sauce goes hard. I wish I had a lighter to light this up and do like the whole flambe, but I can't. I don't have one of those. My lighter, I don't know where my lighter went. I had like an electric lighter where you can like, well, the plasma lighter or whatnot. I don't know where it went. Give me a minute. I gotta take a piss. I'll be RB. I think I know where it is. I'm gonna go find it. It's in the bathroom somewhere. It's somewhere in the bathroom. There we go. Found it. Moses. He has the hair. Did he lose all his melanonias as he got older? Melatonin. Melanin. Not melatonin. That's the one that makes you go to sleep, right? That's the sleep meds. So it's melanin. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Double kill. Every single time it's a double kill. Every time, baby. Every time. Woo! Not again.
Bro, it smells so freaking good.
No. It's called flambe. Flambe. Yeah. One day. No. This fire alarm is not as crazy as the old apartments was. My old apartment's freaking fire alarm went off for no reason. Every chance it had. I'm happy this one is not this sensitive. But like flambe sounds fancy. I still don't know how to do like the whole like wrist motion for like flipping fried rice and stuff, even though I work at a Chinese restaurant for like 3 years, 2-3 years. I don't exactly remember, but like 2-3 years, I still don't know how to do it. But this smells fantastic. Ginger pork. Yummies. Okay. I think we're almost there. We got the beef stew almost ready. I'm gonna warm up this miso soup a smidgen. Take a sip of this. Cheers. This whiskey is kind of messed me up. I will admit, I haven't even drinking that much of it. Maybe like 20% at most. And it's starting to hit. How much? 40%. That's not even that much. But I, I'm good. Don't worry. Hakuna Matata. I'm good. I'm good. Oh my god, this smells freaking fabulous, bro. Ginger pork sounds crazy. It smells crazy. My face says it all. It's pretty messed up, I will admit. And I haven't even drank all of that. I think it tastes good. I don't know if it's worth the money. I think it was like $80 for that. Or 70 to $80. It was like either $69.99, nice, or $79.99. I don't know if it's worth it. A thing of bullet is like $30, $35. I do like the fact that it goes cleaner with things like club soda and ginger ale. It doesn't like affect the flavor as much, but I don't know about it being worth the monies. All right, let's assemble our bento box. Am I really gonna use this container? You know what? Let's not make it that big. Bento boxes are supposed to be like reasonably sized. If you like it, it's worth it. Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's worth the price of it, personally. I think it's like a good, clean whiskey that is good for like combining with club soda or ginger ale. And it tastes better than if I were to combine it with Bullet. Because Bullet has a very distinct flavor, which you don't really want when you're drinking like a highball. You want to drink like the alcohol flavor mostly. So like that combined with it, it's not my favorite, but like this is a much cleaner taste. But for like double the price, I don't think it's worth it. Alright, we're gonna make like a bento box slash what is this? A Tupperware. We're making a Tupperware bento. Easy clap. We got ginger pork, some salad, then some vegetables. We'll put like this side as like a kind of like a salad side, like a regular side, where it's not like a main entree side. Just like you're packing a lunch for a kid. That's what bento boxes are, though, right? Are they not? Is that not what bento boxes be like? I was gonna buy a bento box, but the only bento box I could find was a Power Ranger bento box at the Japanese store, and it was tiny. It was way tinier than this, and it was like $30. I was like, I'm not spending $30 on a bento box. Like, I'm gonna use it. Like, where am I gonna take it? I'm gonna take it to conventions and stuff. Like, hey, I have a bento box. You can't even bring in food from freaking what do you call it? Conventions. So like, where would I ever use an actual bento box? Okay, so the squid bean sauce, I was thinking about making them. I really was going to, but then I changed my mind. I ended up not doing it. But yes, you are right. I'm sorry, I failed. I could have done it, but I saw the little sausage that they usually use, and it was like extra pale. I don't know why they were so pale. Like when you watch it in anime or like any other thing, like Japanese media, and they're like bright pink and very bright, vibrant and whatnot. The one that they had, I don't know, maybe if you cook it, maybe it become a different color, but it was not cute and pretty. So I had to think about actually spending money to buy it, but I could have. Like a little octopus, Japanese thing. I'll do it next time. I'll make one next time. If I land on Japan again, I'll do it. You'd use it on the go. I don't go anywhere most of the time though. Where am I supposed to go? Like go to my Riftbound tournaments and whatnot, and like open up a box. They don't allow food even there. Hold on, let me add some furikake. No diddy to this rice. I don't like furikake, I'm not gonna lie. Furikake is, I don't know, people love it, but not for me. Not for me. Golly, you need some forearm to get, bro. I've been in the gym. Don't play. I go to the gym 2 to 3 days a week. Mostly 2. But maybe most like 2 to 3 days a week, bro. Stop. And I'd be the only one in there. I'll be putting in work, bro. You can't be knocking my progress, alright? I got some bicepticles. Okay, I got some bicepticles. Furikakes. We making a bento box, a ghetto bento box. All right. I was gonna buy an actual bento box, but that's too much work. So we're making a bento box ish for it's Japan. So we got. I just put some fure no kake ditties here for a bento box. I'll eat this rice. I made too much rice, I guess. Usually they have like different flavors and stuff, or it's usually only one like main dish and then side dishes. But we got 2 side dishes because we America. So we do American things. We got 2 main dishes more than anything. This, ooh. I need to get this beef stew pulled out. But we got vegetables because, you know, them skinny friggin' Japanese people gotta have their vegetables, which is understandable. I'm not mad at them. Here we go. We got vegetables. We got, it's not cute because I didn't have like an actual container. Maybe next time. We got cabbage slaw, ginger pork, and right here is furikake rice with gonna be some beef stew once the pressure kind of dies down, and I'm gonna throw some on there. And then miso soup without seaweed or tofu, but it's miso soup still. Good enough. Well, there is seaweed in there, kind of. This is not beer, first of all. Look, no racist, but don't cancel me. The whiskey is called Nika Days, okay? No hard R, but yeah, that is what it's called. And it was kind of expensive. It's Japanese whiskey. It's not like your Yamakazes or Tamako whatever's, but it was kind of expensive. Yeah, son got Nika. I'm not tiptoeing no lines. What you talking about? All right, that's what the whiskey says. That's what I'm going with. Son got Nika. Yeah, exactly. You're right. That's what it is. That's the Gumu Gumu fruit awakening form. Well, I guess technically it's the Nika fruit, not the Gumu Gumu fruit. But it's technically not the whatchamacallit. It's not rubber fruit. It's actually Zoan fruit. I haven't caught up. I need to catch up to the One Piece. I let it go for a little bit because I wanted to like binge watch it and whatnot. But I'm slowly learning that there's a lot that came out and I'm missing out on it. Right, let me thicken this up a bit. Because this stew is not crazy. I am not caught up in One Piece. The last episode I watched and the last manga panel that I actually watched was when they just got to Elbaf. So I'm quite behind actually. Which I feel bad about because I already kept up for a while. But I was like, I feel like Elbaf is not going to be that big. And then they come out and add all this crazy lore. Like a ton of backstory and everything, bro. Come on. It's my fault, but I need to go back and watch it all. Stop, Sleepy. Stop. I'm not racist. Like, okay, the only time I ever am like, yo, I can use the N word would be, well, where it's appropriate and it makes sense. Otherwise, I sound stupid. It's when I'm ribbing somebody, right? When you're in like a rib session and you're going back and forth, it doesn't sound right when you say anything else. I don't know. Maybe you guys are just not cultured enough to be in that kind of realm. It just don't sound the same. Clickbait, sleepy beyond that clickbait and stuff. In need. Like when I was ripping rags the other day. We would go a little bit back and forth. I was like, bro, I sound like an idiot without, actually saying the word. Though I don't think I've ever really said the word like that. Sleepy's trying to get me banned, bro. Sleepy really trying to get me banned. He trying. Alright. Beef stew is done too. Yes, it's cheating, okay? It's like an unfair advantage, my bro. Like, calling you, say, dumb arse dude. Like, it don't sound the same. It don't sound the same, bro. I'm just saying, it's cheating. It's cheating. It's a disadvantage. You stay at a disadvantage. Unless you say something extremely witty. You know what I mean? Then maybe. But it's kind of cheating. Just so you could like, no. I have been very, very cognizant in trying not to cuss. Even in like natural, not on stream situations, I still don't cuss. I try not to. Last night I did, and I caught myself doing it, but I corrected it. I was like, I'm trying not to. Okay, it just I don't want to. Okay. No, it still don't sound the same, bro. When you say it, even when you say it like that, it don't sound the same. Okay. Just saying. Try it. No, I'm not trying, bro. This hole on my sock is really bothering me right now. All right, we got our lunches. Oh, now let me switch over there. I don't know if it's gonna be very good. It's probably not gonna look nice, but whatever it is. I'm trying to adult a little bit, but I spent too much money last month. My living room actually doesn't. It looks like an adult actually lives here. Just saying. We live in like an adult. Is it working now? Bro, what the heck? That pan almost fell. You're not wrong. My bad. I don't know what the heck or why it wasn't working. We're doing the OnlyFans view, okay? Or the casting couch view. You guys like my casting couch view? It's kind of nice. The pan did almost fall though. Casting chair? No, it's a couch. Bang. Bro, you know how much that couch cost, bro? It cost me close to $400, bro. $400. I never bought furniture in my life. Didn't realize furniture can cost that much. It can like transform and stuff though. So, worth it. I need to work on some lighting out here though. There we go. It's not a Gooner couch. Sure, it came with some Gooner stains on it, bro. But it is not a Gooner couch. It was pre-Gooner done. And that's not my fault. Lay down, hang your feet over the side. I mean, you can kind of do that, like, even for someone like me, it's really hard to do. But, like, I can do, hold on. Look, I'm an adult, bro. I have pillows and crap, bro. Look at my pillows. I have adult pillows and everything to make it, like, a little bit adulty-like. But, watch. If this is like a two-seater, right? This can fit, like, 1 rags. If we want 1.5 rags, hold up. I haven't done this in a long time. Can I do this? Hold on. Yeah. Watch. But like, I don't remember how to do this. Boom! And now we got 1.5 rags, bro. Look at that. We got 1.5 rags. And now I can just, my feeties. You can take a nap here, bro. You can even take a nap. It transforms. But so, I pressed the wrong button. My bad. But look at that, bro. I'm an adult. We adulting out here, bro. It is pre-stained, though. Bro, I didn't expect it to come back looking like that, but, you know, that just means I don't have to do it myself, you know? It's fine. And so when people come visit and they stay over here and they see it, I can be like, that wasn't me. And technically it was not. ASMR content for Sleepy. Look, this is Oblivion's couch. He's already claimed it. Have not seen him. But I have like fancy pillows. Whoops. I have like fancy pillows and everything like that now. You ain't seen somebody with like fancy pillows in the hood, bro. You don't see people with fancy pillows in the hood no more. Look, come on. They fit like aesthetic, bro. We got aesthetic over here. I need a better throw. This one I just bought it for like $10, but I've had it for a long time. So I just kind of put it there. Oh. I don't know where my magnet went. It fell somewhere. Let me grab a new one. I can't find a new magnet. We'll find one. We'll find one. Oh, there it is. There we go. All right. Let's taste the miso soup. It don't have no tofu in it, nor like wakage, I think it's called. But this was actually sitting there for a long time. It needs to be thinned out a little bit. It is very strong. It's good, but it's like too much. A little bit too much. It needs to be watered down a bit. But I mess with it. I'd rather have it be more flavorful than like not flavorful enough. It is, brah. That's what miso soup kinda is. It was sitting there. If I let it sit for a long time, you'll see like it separate from the miso and whatnot. But it's not bad. If I added some water to it, it'd be good. It'd be way better. But it's solid. It depends on what, like when you mix it up, then the cloudiness get into it. So like it looks more like that than they do like clear stock. I could have like strained it a couple times to get like a little bit more miso out of it, but it's good enough. Good enough. Good enough. All right, here we go. We got our bento box. We got slaws, ginger pork, vegetables, and then beef stew. Let's try some slaw. I let it sit for so long. The honey dissolved into the vinegar, and it tastes pretty good. Okay, I messed with it. Plus the sesame seeds, I added too much, but it's still pretty good. Bro, slurp game go crazy. When I visited Japan, they will respect my slurp game. No diddy. It'd be fire. Cause if you're not slurping it, it means you're disrespecting them. So you got to. Nah, it's not enough acidity on this one. I think like for pulled pork, you need more vinegar, which this is good slaw. This is more like on the savory sweet side of slaw, which I like personally. It wouldn't taste as good on a pulled pork, in my opinion. Sleepy, you try to get me canceled? What's wrong with you? Why are you trying to get me canceled, bro? You hate vinegary slaw? I feel like it's a good balance. Okay, not like overly vinegary, but with like the savory of like pulled pork and sweetness, it goes okay with it. I wouldn't say it's the best, but like this has enough acidity and sweetness to it where it's a good balance to eat on its own versus like trying to complement on say a pulled pork sandwich or something like that. So I'm okay with that. All right, we'll do beef shatu. Okay, the secret to eating rice with chopsticks is, excuse me, you put the plate / bowl to your face.
A lot of people don't understand that. They're like, how are you supposed to pick up in each individual grain of rice with chopsticks? You don't do that. You do this. You scoop. You scoop. Mm-hmm. You shovel. Exactly. Yo, this is pretty good. Usually I hate furikake, but the furikake actually makes this like almost like a onigiri rice taste. I like that. That's not bad. Potato. Slurp God, baby. I'm gonna go to Japan and they gonna think I like their food no matter what. Cause I'm gonna be slurping all down. I'm gonna be drinking some Sapporo beer and I'm like, and then I'm like, damn, this guy really enjoys him some beer. Cause I will. I'll be drinking some water. It's gonna be like, and they be like, damn, he enjoyed this water. He's gonna go crazy. You're not mature enough for that. Yeah, I feel that. I wanted to live there last year. But getting a visa is kind of nuts right now. I tried to go through the process, but could not get me a visa. You have to like sign up for either becoming a student, especially at our age. If I was like 2 years younger, I've been okay. But at 35, you have to get like specific types of visas, which you have to like either work there or get a student visa or be enrolled in a like language class or have a job there, which I don't. So it's kind of sad, kind of sad. This furikake combined with the beef stew is kind of fire. I don't even like furikake like that. But the combination with the beef stew is kind of fire. Got MasterCard, bro. That's all I use. Actually, I use a Visa now. I used to use nothing but a MasterCard. They closed my PayPal credit card. The one where I had a picture of me and Bobby for so many years. I've had that probably for like 8-9 years or whatnot. They had to close it though, because PayPal tripping. And they gave me a regular card. What's going on, Jazz? You? Hey, smoking meat. I don't know how late it is for you. It's like, well, technically it's like 6 o'clock only for me. But hey, we all like to smoking meats. No diddy. Rags loves smoking the meats. You got $37, bro? How you get $37? I got a total of $26 from Facebook. 26. Everybody else is getting 30 plus. How'd I only get $35, bro? Oh, 25. $26. I'm hoping that you started smoking way earlier than 9 p.m. then. Because smoking meat is it's quite a bit of a process. Rags loves smoking meat and eating meat. No diddy. This Bucks back. Okay, buddy. Okay, the Bucks is trash. We all know this. It's okay. Brisket, shoulder, bacon. Smoked bacon does sound good. Then you gotta like fry it up. Mmm. Banana and zucchini. That sounds horrible. Chocolate chip, cheesecake, cookies, minus the chocolate chips. Fabulous. Bro, how'd you get $5 on TikTok? Why TikTok give you $5 for? They didn't give me $5. I'll be on TikTok like that either, so understandable. I mean, who would be paying for those though? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'll eat some ginger porkies with the cabbage. Mmm. 9 out of 20, bro. You still got 9 hours of smoking? That's insane. That's one thing I can't do with smoking. It takes too long. Also, I live in an apartment, so they don't allow me to do the smoking things. Do it, bro. Sleepy posted some stuff in there, and I was gonna watch it, and I totally forgot to watch it. But do it. I need me some food inspirations. You can do that for a hookah, bro. Nobody smokes hookah. Okay? Besides my brother and his weird friends, okay? They want to come down to Vegas for like a weekend. And one of the things they want to do is find like a hookah lounge. I can't be there for no hookah lounges, bro. Smoking is definitely like set it and forget it. But like, I specifically asked them when I moved here, I was like, can I have a grill on the my patio? They were like, nah, you can't have a grill, you can't have a smoker, you can't even have a bike out there. You can't use that storage. What's the point of me having a goddamn patio at this point? Like, why? So I just have an empty patio. They have like community grills out there that you can use, but it's not like a smoker. So like, what am I supposed to do? I would love to barbecue some meats. I would love to have like a yakiniku style grill. I might just friggin' invest in one of those and have like that smokeless charcoal that Japanese people using, just to have it like inside. Granted, I'll probably die from like carbon monoxide and whatnot, but it'd be worth it. Like I said, I was just at a sushi joint, a hot pot sushi joint. It was actually pretty good. They just opened up. It was a grand opening. And I was coming back from the Pokemon convention and whatnot, or Pokemon tournament. And I was hungry. I said, I need some food. I went out there and I bought, all you can eat. They're like, do you want this hot pot by yourself? I'm like, you know what? You know, say it was Wagyu. It wasn't no A5 Wagyu or nothing about that. But I was like, why the heck not? And I did. And I sat there for like an hour and a half, tearing up this hot pot and sushi. Their sushi is actually good, surprisingly, for all you can eat. Bro, Pokemon, you an ass hero, bro. This man bought some gosh darn Pokemon cards. I went to the Pokemon Regional Tournament, which is why I didn't stream on Friday. I went to grab my badge and then I hung out there for a little bit. I might compete in Pokemon one of these days, but like, bro, it's not. It looked way more glamorous on camera than it does in person. In person, it's just like a bunch of tables with a bunch of sweaty nerds who smell like lined up facing each other. The stages that they have look cool, but the angles that they put out there are the only cool things. After that, it's like, it's just chairs in the background. Is that worth anything? Is Nurse Joy worth anything? I've seen that some of the trainer cards and whatnot kind of fire. I told you, I'm gonna get Rags and Riftbound, bro. You should get into Riftbound too, bro. Screw Magic. Magic is going downhill. Riftbound, stonks are going up. You can make money too. Like legit. I don't know how many card shops there are in Milwaukee. I don't think I've ever went to any card shops in Milwaukee. But here in Vegas, every card shop I gone to, there's some fairly cool people, but whatnot. But I spend $15 on like entry fees and stuff. I got my butt wiped. Like legitimately. Like I 0-6 on Saturday. But I made $30. Easy money. And like instant money too. Because the people there, they bought the cards that I pulled from the promo pack instantly. Up 30 up, I guess I'd be up 15. Because I paid 15. Well, the one before that, I also made easy 10. I'm just saying. Bro. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so... If you don't win first turn, you're playing solitaire, bro. You're just playing solitaire. It's not fun. Trust me, I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the day, it was alright. But now it's like, bro, why even try? Why even try? No, well, maybe. I don't play Magic. Because there are resources in games like Magic the Gathering and Riftbound. I mean, almost any modern game. You're constrained to the amount of moves you can make, especially turn one. But Yu-Gi-Oh! There are no constraints. As long as you have the cards in your hand, you can go however long you want. Magic, I don't know how it is, but since you have mana as a resource, you can't play cards if you don't have the mana. You know what I mean? In Yu-Gi-Oh, you can use that however long you want. I don't know if that's true or not, though. Because I don't play. Right, but you still have to play mana for the hand traps. Unless you don't in Magic. I don't play Magic, so I don't know. In Riftbound, you do. So, like, if you end your turn with no runes, you're not hand trapping nobody. So I don't know. But I've been getting into Riftbound. They did. They definitely took a decent amount from Magic the Gathering and some other games and whatnot. I mess with it though. I don't think I've ever played a game that has resources because the only other thing I played is Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Yu-Gi-Oh, when you have all the mana resources that you want, as long as you have cards, you can play them. Never played a game where you only can use a certain amount per turn, and then you have to think about using it or saving some for your opponent's turn. Never done that before. Gwent is a little bit something different. Very addicting, but I don't know if you can sustainably make that into an actual like trading card game. I'm just enjoying it right now. There's this week on like Friday, I think, Friday, Saturday. There's a Riftbound tournament for 10K. $10,000 roomies. And I think it's like $100 entry fee. I'm thinking about it. Like 10K is not a horrible amount. But I don't know the game that well. Also, I don't have like the meta decks. I've been playing like Teemo, which is a good deck, but it's missing a lot. I'm missing like 2 more $90 cards. I'm not spending that money for a deck I'm playing for fun. We'll see. I might join. It is expensive, but I don't think it's as expensive as some other card games. Actually, for a card game that just came out, it is kind of expensive. Only because the IP that they're using is League of Legends, which people love their League of Legends. God, you eat stuff. You gotta enjoy life, bro. Do you want to get old faster? No. You want to savor the time that you have with your friends and family. And you want to enjoy it. And you want the moments to never end. Why would you want to be too fast? Why? Come on now. I wish, bro. Especially right now, with the times of people having like a hard time during the shutdown and whatnot, not getting the money that they need to survive and whatnot. If food was getting added without me having to think about it, that'd be fantastic. I wish that was true, bro. This is actually really, I kind of wish I had like a real bento box. Granted, it would have way less food. This is American bento box, all right? Yes, I'm making food from Japan, but this food, portions, American portions, not no baby Japanese portions. Bro, you going to the gym at this time? Oh, it's not even that late. Okay. Respectable. I went to the gym at like 7 o'clock. On like Friday, I think it was. Friday or Thursday, I don't remember. I feel that. I thought the same, but there was a guy in the gym and he was outrunning me. He ran for like an hour at like 50 miles per hour. He was ran. And he outran me. I did my 20, 30 minutes and I'm done. And he was still running. He made me feel bad. But I'm also about to head out as well. I'm gonna finish this and then also take a nap. You guys have a good one. I'm gonna be next week. It's gonna be Mexico. I don't know what I'm gonna make yet. Maybe some menudo or I already made tamales. I already made barrita tacos. Maybe I make a torta. Make a good torta. We'll see how that goes. Paella is not Mexican. That's Spanish. That was last week. What I make for that? Spain. Oh, I made tortillas de patatas last week. That's right. Yeah. But, okay. Oh, wait, let me finish the rest of this drink. Cheers. Alright. You guys have a wonderful night. I'll holla at you guys next time.